right, man. Let's talk about those Shockey Foster thing. I'm gonna talk about that exclusive video. Uh I didn't do any reaction videos to the fights Saturday night. I didn't catch them. I had to rewatch them. Um yeah, I had to rewatch them, man. Yeah, I had to rewatch them, dude. So I did rewatch the Foster fight, the Cure fight. I feel like the Cure fight. I just did a live on these things, man. So if you didn't catch the live, I did a live on them. So that's how I chose to review or do a reaction, just the whole live Saturday evening. So make sure you catch it by the time you see this. It should be up on. It should be up on the podcast platforms. It's still up on YouTube, obviously, unless something happened. But yeah, I did go back and watch the Robson Conceicao fight. I think they said this is his fifth shot at the title. Came up short, robberies, draws, close fights, whatever. And this fight was disgusting. I mean, he thoroughly got outboxed. He thoroughly, got outpointed clearly. But ever since Triple G and Canelo won, a lot of these judges have been scoring the fight for the aggressor. And just because you come forward and throw punches, and they said, well, the judges were new and all that, and they won't overturn it. They never do overturn it, okay? But a lot of these, this fight was, Shockey Foster doing hit and not get hit. Now, could he throw more punches? I mean, you always could throw more punches, but in my humble opinion, dude, he was in rare form last night. He did a great job. I think he should have stepped on the gas a little bit more to make it a little bit more competitive. But his defense was great. His skill was great. His footwork was great. And he one of them fighters that if he can put it all together, kind of like Jermell Charlo. I always just say that. And Jermell Charlo can put it all together. I think he'd be the best fighter in the world. His ability with Ronnie Shields to be able to box, and then his ability to be able to bang under Derrick James. If he was able to put both those styles together where he can like mesh those styles, I believe he would be, one of the I think he'd be one of the greatest fighters of all time, but he never can put it all together. He never really could put it all together, man. But Shock showed that he could walk guys down, knock them out late. He's shown the ability to do a lot of different things. Crack, box, he put it all together. If he could put it all together, he's one of the most talented fighters out there. He had a troubled background and all that stuff, man. So, at the end of the day, man, I just feel that he won easily, 12-0, 11-1, depending on the majority of people that you ask. Conceicao, I just think he didn't do enough, didn't land nothing. He threw a lot of meaningless arm punches that didn't go through. They was blocked a mile away, slipped a mile away. And Shock probably set a copy box record. So, but next thing you got to know, sometimes, you got to come out there and set the tone. You know what I'm saying? He got into a rhythm and he stuck to that rhythm. And I ain't mad at it. He got into a rhythm and he stuck to that rhythm. That's what you're supposed to do. He stuck to that rhythm. So when you get into a rhythm and you stick to the rhythm, hey, so be it. That's what you got to do. But I think that maybe some more body work. I think maybe some more body work could have helped him. But if you're going to make him miss, you got to make him pay consistently. And had he made him miss, he made him pay more. And that's a skill. Okay, it's one thing. It's one thing to make somebody miss. But to have the ability to make somebody pay is different. That's different. So, yeah, I think he has to have the ability to start making these guys pay. If you're going to make somebody miss, make them pay. Then he won't come back with a third or fourth shot or sometimes even the second shot. Come on. He won't even come back with a second shot. So that's an interesting thing about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing about it, bro. Like if these dudes start coming back with you gonna make them miss, make them pay. Make them pay. Sit. This dude here tripping. Make them pay. And if you're not gonna make them pay, then what's the point of making them miss? You might as well go throw a punch. Now, also, I believe that I do believe that defense is ring generalship. Yeah, I think defense also should count as ring generalship. Yeah. So I think when you go out there and you make a point and you defend, you make a miss, you catch them, you block them, you slip them. That's points too. That's part of ring generalship, and they don't score no more. They don't score no more like that, and I just don't really understand. I really don't understand it. That's truly ring generalship. And everybody look at it as, well, he born, so he deserved to lose, and this ain't the way that we should be fighting. Sit down, sit. Damn, all that moving he doing. You know, I think so. Apologize. You know, that's ring generalship, bro. But then, oh, he's boring and he needs to lose because he's doing is running and this, that, and the third. Well, it's also up to the opponent to stop him from moving. Believe it or not, it's up to the opponent to stop him from moving. To stop what he doing best. So I continue to say they got 1,000 excuses, you know, when it's a fighter that they don't like what he doing. They got 1,000 excuses, bro. They got 1,000 excuses. They got 1,000 excuses. When it's some a fighter that they don't like what he doing, they don't like him, whatever he do. When he get knockouts, they complain about it. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. So I even seen articles saying he deserves sit down, do not move. I didn't heard certain publications, say he basically deserved to win. I said, but when they favorite fighters do something that's trash, you know what I'm saying? When they have a boring fight, they quiet. That's what I don't like about boxing, bro. It's a lot of bullshit that go on with the sport of boxing. A lot of it. And what hurts the most is that a lot of our black media members and content creators and influencers, they don't keep it real. They be out here cooning and buffooning for likes. So, but it is what it is. I thought he looked good last night. I thought he won by a country mile. It was one of the more nasty robberies that you will see, and it's unfortunate. I went back and watched this fight for that simple reason and that simple reason only. And it's very, very unfortunate. What happened? He lost his title. Now, also the politics is basically they said they did this so he can sign back with Top Rank because he only got one fight on this deal. After this is one fight left. So like I said before, man, boxing politics, the promoters, the sanctioning bell body, they don't do their job, man. They don't care about these fighters. All they do is care about their pockets, and that's what it is. All they do is care about their pockets. So, and to me, that's hella unfortunate. But he won that fight easy. Come on, we all can agree. He won that fight going away. He won that fight going away. But I mean, shit, ain't too much more to say about it, to be honest. Conceicao finally got a title after 1,000 tries. And Oshaki Foster, man, like he wanted to cry. But some of us, some of us just we get dealt tough hands. Life ain't fair. Some of us just get dealt tough hands, and it just make us a bigger, better, and stronger. It's just gonna make the story that much better. We all know that he won that fight. We all know he won that fight. So his story is just gonna be that much greater, man, in my opinion. It's just gonna be that much greater, man. So it's messed up, you know, but like he wanted to cry. And sometimes, that's why a lot of people turn to being an atheist, because you go through so much trials and tribulations and look like nobody else is understanding what you went through, or it just seemed like God just continues to punish you, and then you see people do worse than you done, or they done messed up things, and they're like they winning in life, and you just be thinking like, bruh, like why me? Why am I believing in God and I got to go through all this stuff, and people doing far worse than me? I'm trying to do some good out here, and I'm always getting taxed. I'm always getting penalized, and everybody getting away with shit. I had that my whole life, where everything was hard. My parents was hard on me more than anybody else, grandparents, and they was letting other people slide and shit. But at the end of the day, you'll understand later on. Uh, you know, you understand. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Check out the Box News playlist. Check out the Fight Review playlist, reaction playlist. Peace.